Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Motivated Mornings with Chris J. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Go ahead and tune in. Tune in, tune in, tune in. Tune in, tune in, tune in. Tune in, tune in, tune in. Motivated Mornings. It's not enough just to be up. You got to get motivated. Let's go. Where y'all at this morning? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Tune in, tune in, tune in. We have a couple more minutes. Don't forget to smash that like button. Good morning, good morning. How are you feeling this morning? Good morning, come on in here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Who's in here? Don't hit that share button. Let somebody know we are live. A few more minutes, we're gonna get started. Not a few more, one more. 7:05. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is Motivated Mornings with Chris J. Let me go ahead and take this banner off so y'all can see me. Okay. Right now. I'm back, y'all. I don't know what's going on, why this connection is bad, but do me a favor, go and hit that share button, let somebody know we're on the air. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is Motivated Mornings. Hey, this is Motivated Mornings with Christian. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and get started. Today we're talking about appreciate it. Today we're talking about this. Look, we're talking about it's time to eliminate waste. If we're going to be motivated and if we're going to put into action what we're doing, and for us to see the best results possible, we got to eliminate waste. And that's the problem, that it's too many things eating at our energy, it's too many things eating at our progress, and most of that is just waste. It's wasteful, and so we got to eliminate waste. And I'm going to talk about 3 things today that we're going to eliminate waste in, but it's a lot of different things. You know what you're wasting your time on, you know what you're wasting your energy on, your effort on. So it could be a plethora of things, but as long as we are coming to the knowledge that it is waste and we are committed to eliminating it, we can see ourselves progressing and moving forward. If we're going to stay where we are, we keep doing what we're doing. But if we want something different, we gotta first recognize this is waste. This is not something that should have my time. This is not something that should have my energy. And after I have recognized it, I have seen what it is. Now I got to go through the process of eliminating that waste so that it can no longer be a waste in my life any longer. And so that I can see more productivity, and I can see results. And that's what we're after anyway. That's why we're motivated. That's why we're up in the morning. That's why we're doing what we need to do, so that we can see that it is progress that needs to be made, and we're making the progress because we're eliminating everything that's stopping us from making the progress, right? And so I challenge you to figure out where the waste is, figure out where the bleeding is, figure out where the leak is. And once you figure out where the leak is, it's time to plug the hole by doing something different. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is wasteful habits. Some of us have some wasteful habits. We just do different things, our hobbies, or whatever you want to call them, but they're wasteful because they don't mean us in that 2 hours a day. Some of you got to look on your phone and see how much time you spend on Facebook and social media. And my phone categorized it. Good morning, Jay. I appreciate you for tuning in. But they categorize how much time I'm spending on social media, how much time I'm doing these other things. And so it allows me to gauge and to see, it's like a barometer to see how much I am using this phone in areas that are not profitable. And once you see that those things, those habits, those things that you are doing are wasteful, it's eating of your time, it's eating of your effort, it's eating of your energy. Those things are expendable. Those things need to be gotten rid of. You got to have that mindset that if it's not getting me closer to my goal, if it's not helping me to progress, if it's not helping me, period, I don't need to expend time and effort and energy doing it. So the first thing you got to eliminate, if we're eliminating waste, is wasteful habits. What are those things that we are doing that doesn't mean us any good? What are those things that we're spending time on that has no capacity to handle what we have going on or what we're trying to do? And if that is the case, we got to eliminate it. So first we got to recognize what it is. So you got to do some self-examination today. I know it's the morning. I know, we're just getting up, but you got to figure out where you're bleeding at. You got to figure out where the waste is happening at, so you can be stewards over your time. You can be stewards over your effort. You can be stewards over your energy, because if you are not shown productive, how are we expecting more of something that we are not even using the best of now? How can you? That's just like me saying, God, I want a new car, but my car stays junky. Well, what did you want a new car for? Because you don't have the right mindset yet. We got to get in our mind that that's not the avenue. That's not the place. It's not where I want to be. And those things that I've been doing are not helping me to get there. So I'm going to begin to eliminate, because when you eliminate, when you get up in your mind that I'm going to eliminate the waste in this area, what that's then going to do is allow you to replace that habit with the IPA, income producing activity. And when you replace the bad habit, the wasteful habit with the IPA, not only am I going to be more productive, I'm going to see more income. This is a no-brainer. You gotta eliminate the waste. That's what we're talking about. Don't forget to hit that like and share button. Go ahead and do that, because that's what we're about here. Hit that share button. Help us out there. So we're talking about eliminating waste. It's time to eliminate waste. And the first thing we were talking about is at this point, I'm going to be upset. Why does it keep kicking me out? Don't know. But here it is. Listen to this. We got to eliminate wasteful habits. We got to do that. After which we have eliminated the wasteful habits. Check this out. After we have eliminated the wasteful habits, what's next is we got to eliminate something else. What is the second thing we got to pay attention to? Wasteful relationships. Yep, it gotta be eliminated, because you don't know how much of a pull people have on you. You don't know how much of a pull relationships have on you. And so if those relationships are not profitable relationships, meaning that it's not really a covenant relationship. And what I mean by covenant relationship means that two people have come together to eliminate weakness. In the area in which I'm weak, you're strong. In the area in which you're weak, I'm strong. So we're coming together to eliminate weakness. Well, if that relationship is not serving a purpose, but it's steady taking from you, then that is a relationship that is wasteful. Because every time you call, it's a problem. Every time you go that direction, it's a problem. Every time you try to do better, it's an issue. Well, that's a wasteful relationship. That's something that you don't need. Now, by all means, I'm not telling you to go out here and get free as a bird. I'm not telling you that. This is not, you will not sue me for telling, Chris told us to get free as a bird. No, he didn't tell you to get free as a bird. What I was suggesting is that you need to do some evaluation of that relationship. You need to see the function. You need to see the purpose. You need to see the profit. And if you can't see those things, then we need to examine if we can shift, if that relationship can shift or morph over into a profitable relationship or a useful relationship, not just one that's always getting my energy, getting my effort, but I'm not getting anything out. If we can change it, let's change it. But all means that if you cannot change it, you got to eliminate the waste. That's what I'm telling you to do. If it's waste, you got to eliminate it. And if it's waste, you already know it doesn't serve a purpose anyway. What someone says, it doesn't serve a purpose anyway, right? It's not serving what you needed to do anyway. It's waste. So of course it can be eliminated. And our problem be, our drawback be, you know what our drawback be is? We're so comfortable where we are, that we would rather stay in our comfortability than to make a change that causes us to grow. Just talking to a good friend of mine last night and talking about how it's a need for growth. And sometimes you got to expand without the consent of others, the validation of others, because it's a personal thing. And once you expand, it'll help you get that push, get that what you need behind you. And sometimes it's just that you got to cut it off. You got to cut that thing off. And the thing about it is, when it's wasteful or a bad thing, sometimes it becomes a cancer. And eat that other things. So you don't allow this relationship here that serves you no purpose, right? You've allowed it to continue so to the point that it has gone bad, and you are allowing that to dictate the pace, energy, and effort you place in other areas because you're expending. That relationship is too pricey. It's costing you a little too much. You got to make up in your mind that, hey, maybe I don't need to be here. Maybe I don't need this. Because if it's costing you your productivity, if it's costing your energy, effort, and creativity, it's costing way too much. So you got to eliminate that. You got to eliminate that. And maybe it's the position in which the relationship is in. Maybe I'm placing you too far, you're too up. Maybe I need to bring you down so that you don't affect me as much. Maybe we just got people in the wrong places. We got people that are part-time and full-time positions. It doesn't fit. And if it doesn't fit, I'm kind of like your boy. If it doesn't fit, you must have quit. You gotta eliminate that, because it sooner or later it's already doing it. You already recognize that it is stealing energy, it's stealing effort. So sooner or later, it's going to consume you, and then it becomes you, and now you are the relationship. It's time to eliminate that. Next thing we got to do is we got to eliminate that wasteful spending. Some of us got some spending habits that are beyond our control, and you have not put $100 in your business in the last 2 weeks, the last 6 months, but you spending. You got to have Balenci. You gotta have McQueen. What in the world? Yeezy got enough money. Right now, you gotta get this business up and running. You gotta get this business going. You gotta see that this is productive, because you've invested in this. You've already invested it. So you gotta make sure this is enough. And after you have figured out that this is enough, and it's going in the right trajectory, right? It's going on the right path, then we can probably do that. But other than that, we got to make sure that we eliminate that wasteful spending. I want you to understand that if it's waste, if it's causing you to lose, or it's causing you to be without, or it's stealing, some of the stuff we're in is stealing. You don't even know that it's stealing your energy. It's stealing your effort. Boy, do I hate a thief. And if that relationship is stealing energy, and the money you spend is stealing productivity, and the habits you have are stealing creativity, because you're spending so much time on those things, you don't have any time to give to anything else. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. So if those things are doing that, if that's the problem you have, it's time to eliminate the waste. Why stand still? Why stand in that thing? But that's only 3 things. I gave you 3 things. Eliminate the habits. Eliminate the wasteful habits. Anything that grabs your attention for hours, but you have no productivity out of it. You gain nothing from it. You haven't moved ahead. You haven't prospered. You have nothing to gain from that habit. So you got to eliminate the wasteful habits. You got to eliminate the wasteful relationships. I understand at one point it served a purpose. At one point it served you what it needed to serve you. But at this point, it now has become wasteful. It now has it doesn't have the capacity to handle your work. It doesn't have the capacity to handle your growth. And so you got to eliminate that thing. You got to make sure you eliminate that thing, because it is a cancer. It will consume you. Then you got to eliminate your wasteful spending. Get it out the way. And if you don't need it, don't buy it. Because you got to be investment minded. Everything got to turn a profit. Everything got to turn a result. And if it's not turning a result, it's not turning a profit, then I got to leave it alone. I got to let you be. I got to let you be, because I have to, everything that is attached to me has to render results. That's why it's time to eliminate waste. Hey, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hey, motivated mornings. Once you get motivated, once you get activated, and you start to see these holes and these leaks, it is now your job to eliminate it. You got the power to eliminate it. Quit standing by. Quit saying nothing. Eliminate the waste so you can see productivity. You can see the growth. You can see your creativity return, because you got more effort now. You got more energy now. You got more time now, because you have eliminated the waste. And you're going to be the better because of it. Thank you. Have a blessed day as well, sir. Appreciate you. I want y'all to understand, you ain't going to get there doing the same thing you've been doing. You got to do something different. You got to eliminate some waste. You got to eliminate it. Whatever way you got to do it, you got to get it done. Get it out your system. Eliminate the waste, whatever area it's coming in, whatever form it's coming in. Eliminate the waste so that you can be prosperous, so you can move ahead, so you can do exactly what you need to do, so that you can see the results you need to see, so you can change the scope of the practice in your bloodline. Yeah, you need to change the culture of your household. We gotta be more productive. When you do that, you're going to be the better. This has been Motivated Mornings. Meet me back here tomorrow at 7 a.m. Y'all, guess what tomorrow is? Tomorrow is Finish Strong Fridays. Finish Strong Fridays. Meet me back here at 7 a.m. I appreciate you for tuning in. What you want to do is go ahead and comment, like, share. Hit that share button. At the end of the month, I'm going to give y'all a secret. See, you only get it if you stay around to the end, right? At the end of the month, I'm going to do a raffle. For everybody that shared my video, shared Motivated Mornings, anybody that shared Motivated Mornings for the whole month, I'm going to do a raffle. Giving away $100 just for sharing. Don't tell nobody. All right. Till next time, y'all. I'll see y'all. Be blessed, because that's the only way to be. All right. Till tomorrow. Tomorrow at 7 a.m. for Finish Strong Fridays. I'll see y'all. All righty.